They certainly are, Jamie. Biden is now dispatching one of his top advisors. That's Jake Sullivan. He's expected to touch down right here in Tel Aviv as early as tomorrow. Now, what we do know is that he'll be meeting with the Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, also Israel's war cabinet, and we'll be discussing this ground operation, also the next phase of this war. But look, here in Israel, top Israeli officials are concerned that Sullivan will be giving them a time frame on when they need to wrap up this war. And look, what we've been hearing from Israel is nobody can tell them when this will end. They say that they will continue this ground operation until they defeat Hamas. Now, on the back of that trip, the Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, he's also expected early next week at the invitation of Israel's Defense Minister Yoav Gallant. He'll be briefed also on the operation and the situation on Israel's northern border. But look, going further into relationships, and it certainly seems as though that personal relationship even between Biden and Netanyahu is growing somewhat icy. There have been a number of leaks over the last few days coming out of meetings from Israel's Knesset, with Netanyahu reportedly saying that he can take care of Biden. Now, this is reportedly in relation to these pushes by the United States that Israel must limit civilian casualties on the ground and also have a plan for what a post-war Gaza would look like, also making Israel to try and agree to a two-state solution, something that it has refrained from until now.
Sarah, a word, if you would, on these reports in the United States suggesting Israel has begun pumping seawater into the tunnels in the Gaza Strip.
Well, Jamie, look, these reports have been circulating now for a number of weeks. Still no comment on this report in the Wall Street Journal from Israeli officials. But according to top U.S. advisors who are familiar with this reported operation, it is now in its testing phase, and Israel is basically seeing how it all plays out. Now, what we have been hearing is if this is indeed going ahead, it would be in a bid to try and flush out these Hamas fighters who are reportedly hiding in these tunnels. But of course, there is a lot of concern. Firstly, due to the fact that there isn't much water in the Gaza Strip that is of drinking quality anyway, there are fears that this could further corrupt the water in the Strip. And also, of course, for these hostages, with some of these hostages that have already been released, saying that they were kept down inside tunnels, and their families are obviously extremely concerned. So, look, I'm sure we'll hear more about this, Jamie, in the coming days.